What's up, everybody? Welcome to WFSO Aftermath. Y'all just saw like a weird ending to that match, which was very, very weird. With Alexa Bliss like having some black stuff coming down her mouth and ended up distracting Randy Orton and hit the spear and got the pin. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, it was kind of weird. But I guess like we should have known we didn't see the last of Alexa Bliss after her match with Nikki Cross. We should have known. Anyways, it's probably gonna be a short show today. Thinking about Royal Rumble last night. But don't get me wrong, I don't hate Edge, but I don't think he shouldn't have won it. That's just my thing. It's like it just like sucks that Vince McMahon had no faith in new people, because that helps out when they was in the Attitude Era that they had some new people doing the oh let me change this. Sorry. Okay, let me change this. Yeah, they probably forgot their other show, but we will talk about the Royal Rumble. I'm just gonna look at some news. So just hold on a second. Let me just scroll down. But we probably will talk about the Royal Rumble while we we're gonna talk about the Royal Rumble while we looking at some news and stuff like that. But it was just weird. It's like um oh wait a minute, Peter Rosenberg lose the 24/7 title before Raw. Didn't see oh okay, Truth won it back. I wonder if they have a little video. Oh, it's sucks that I had no video. It was our Truth is once again your new 24/7 champion. He won the title from Peter Rosenberg during the appearance of the Michael K show on GS Network in New York City this evening. The WWE on air personality and NYC's radio DJ appear on the show for a championship reveal segment at the Disgusting Sunday's Royal Rumble pay per view. Truth is now the 48-time 24/7 champion. Our Truth was run away with Alicia Fox in a 1, 2, 3, and she was the 24/7 champion. Then after she got eliminated, Truth won it right back and ran off. Then, like a little bit later on, our Truth came to the panel and was um, just talking to them. And Peter Rosenberg was like, "Hey, John Cena's here." Like, where? Then Rosenberg pinned him 1, 2, 3, took the title and run. On, he said, "Well, it was a hell of a title reign, if I do say so myself. I never should have had a room with a balcony." And he said, "About to have my 24/7 championship reveal ceremony on there."
And a few days ago, we found out the sex of the baby. So we're going to make a YouTube video to share the news with our fans. The button don't. Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, it's Amy here. My fans already know that I am pregnant, but what they don't know is what I'm having. I got some sonograms to show you. Are we having a boy? Are we having a boy?
Come on.
It's a boy. And here's his little face. It's a boy.
As soon as I get back, as soon as this snow clears up, I'm coming back to New York and I'm bringing back the WWE 24/7 Championship. My dream come true.
We're going to love
Now, Peter, I have a serious question to ask you.
Just throwing that in here makes it even more real.
So you won last night.
So we had some names picked out.
Did you
We have
get
Tom Swain. My grandpa's name is Thomas. And his dad is named Swain.
You did.
So we vetoed that one because we just have too many Tom Swain in the
So
family.
you spooned it.
So the next
Spooned it.
I did.
And one of our favorites to
Some
watch
text
is Pet
messages
Sematary.
and tweets.
And that baby's just
And
so
every once in a
cute
while, I would
and
just reach over
innocent
and
until
touch
it
my
happens.
baby and make sure she was really there. The title. If hockey players could sleep with a Stanley Cup, Schweinegger
So that's it, y'all. Thank you guys so much for watching and have a nice day. Bye, YouTube. Me and my first look happy. We're having a baby. And I just can't wait. I'm ready to go right now.
Come on. I hope that he come out and just pin him.
Our dreams are just subjective. They're kind of just in the ether. His dream is wrapped around his shoulder. It's a cell. It's a title. It's a special. Listen, the truth is, it was one-time opportunity where I took advantage of a very
Hopefully y'all can hear it.
situation. Even if that is just that moment, to be in the record books, it's forever. When you go to my way, say one-time 24/7 champion, and on top of that, I plan on holding this title for a very long time. I plan on holding it. Oh yes, at least until WrestleMania in Tampa this year, and furthermore, I'm already one of the top. There have been other people, so-called champions who got this title for a second, and then a second later they get rolled up and lose it. I've already had the title for nearly 24 hours. On my way to New York. It almost seems like you were. I mean, I watched some of the video. I've been scheming about this for a long time. Well, I see this guy. R-Truth shows up to every one of our kickoff shows. He hangs out at the panel. He always gets my name wrong. Yesterday, he kicks me out of my seat. So, Bobby the Brain Eater, Ric Flair, whoever you want to think of, took advantage of that moment, got the referee, did the business I had to do, and now you're looking at a channel.
No, it was business. There's no question it was business.
Thank you.
And R-Truth kind of, the way he treats Michael K is the way, like, my children treat Michael K. He's more of a concept than a person.
Not exactly sure, but either way, I was tickled when I saw that he screamed, "I'm going to get you, Michael K, at 24/7 championship." So
while this was all happening, it was a very, very, very troubling loss for the Brooklyn Nets. I mean, they scored 140 some odd points and lost, and they gave up 2 threes within like 2 seconds of each other. It was, as you would say, Peter, in a word, trouble. It was trouble. Yeah, it was, and Washington's not a good team either.
No, by the way, Washington's a straight up bad team, but I'll tell you one thing. Bradley Beal, who was sleepwalking at the beginning of the game, when Bradley Beal decides to wake up,
Do you have a balcony?
I do.
I think there's somebody coming in behind you, bud.
Yeah.
You gotta look.
Why are you telling me?
I'm telling you, there's somebody behind you, Peter.
I didn't see anyone.
But be very careful.
Yeah, be very careful, man.
Somebody again.
Now, there's definitely somebody behind you.
Peter, watch out.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh,
You don't know. Big title's on the line.
this is not good.
Oh,
I'm going to be able to hold this down by WrestleMania. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3. See, that's it. Rosenberg has lost the 24/7 championship.
Because if Tammy falls, there ain't no way she can get to the house.
Michael
So
K.
she'll have to be there
First
for a
time,
couple
long
days until
time.
somebody comes
Hey,
over and
Don.
checks them.
What's
It
up?
takes like 6
This
people
is
to
my
figure it out.
legacy. Peter Rosenberg, hot 90 seconds. More like hot 24/7. That's all, folks. Oh,
That was funny. It looked like he was just beating him up and just pinned him. That was good, but maybe for WFSO follow Peter Rosenberg because that was funny. See, let's follow him.
I've been doing this for about a year now. Tammy and I have become really good friends, and so she's told me a lot of her personal issues. Recently, I had a client pass away, and she was only 32 years old, so I know what it's like to. She really does move forward with this weight loss. On your door, so you better straighten up.
Gonna listen to a little bit more news. Then we're gonna talk about the bit of Raw. Damian Priest had debuted, so he's gonna be going to the Raw brand. So yeah, and also talk about a little bit Christian Future. So apparently, from what I was reading earlier today, that he got cleared last week to wrestle. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna put him part time. Dustin Diamond, as everybody knows, Screech, and did some wrestling shows in this area too, and also like all around he did a little bit of wrestling. Died over cancer. I think it was today. So it's sad enough. Yeah, that's speaking of it. Kane was in there, the Royal Rumble. He did a little bit of work and whatever. So it was nice to see him there. But which I was surprised because the prior movies and stuff. Royal Rumble. The pre-show was Jonathan Gresham has resigned with the company. Oh, okay. He's currently the ROH Pure Champion and holds the World Tag Team Champions with Jay Lethal as well. And the head trainer of the ROH Dojo. And so on. But back to the Royal Rumble. Charlotte and Asuka time tag team champs against Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler. So with the distraction of Ric Flair and Lacey Evans, they lost. So we do have new tag team champions, which is Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax for the second time. Um, that I know I was wrong about that match. I thought they was going to retain, but I forgot about this little feud with Charlotte. Let's see what else. They started with the WWE Championship. I guess I was wrong on that one too, because I. So part of me was just thinking Goldberg was going to win, but what kind of sucks that it doesn't suck, but it would be interesting to see. But Drew McIntyre did beat Goldberg. Um, let's see what else. SmackDown Women's Championship, which was Sasha Banks versus Carmella, and I was right about that match that Sasha Banks is going to win. So it got a little bit interesting. Although Carmella kind of did like a through the rope dive, kind of went like face first, and I know some people was giving her crap about it, but some people just don't realize it happens. They ain't all everybody that's wrestling. They ain't always going to be perfect. They do good, and then just that one match that it just didn't happen. It's just like that one mistake. So just like I said, nobody's perfect. Oh, this is interesting. Vince McMahon misses the Royal Rumble.
Or get a low interest credit card for your long awaited honeymoon.
He- So he wasn't there because maybe his brother, his brother had passed away, and he missed the following week on TV after his brother's passing. So, oh God, it was even worse who was left in charge. Um, so, oh, they weren't sure he was there tonight. So,
Hang on. Because I didn't take my booties off. Don't look at my feet. Who can miss them? My
a couple, well, they had a couple of road agents that produced the show. So the two matches gonna win the match, and she did. Like I said, it was good and interesting. Women's Royal Rumble match. I was shocked by like some of the surprises of like who showed up. Like Victoria showed up. And they only had like a couple of NXT stars showed up during the match too. So, but overall, it came down to the returning Rhea Ripley ended up getting it right. But it ended up being Bianca Belair winning the match. They showed like a picture of her like had before fight said, and I agree with them. With like the refs don't see it, it didn't happen. But
Sammy says if she does get a
any,
piece of candy, it's just
you
one
need me?
piece. Your trash can says otherwise.
Okay.
But
I'll be right back.
yeah, because I don't see the stress. And talking to her was just called a big fight. Sammy can lie all she wants. Just kill her. Me and Michael are going on her back with me today. I was going to do some go to her doctor's appointment. And Chris was the appointment with Jamie. And at the end of the day, I'm always going to feel bad because she's my sister and I do love her. But then again, bitch, do her.
Shut up.
Don't you ever knock? Well, one day if I'm sitting here naked, why am I not like that? No, my over here. So we got you some food and stuff. We're going to this place called Ellen, Georgia. And it's like a little German Swiss village. This is probably the closest we get to here. So I suspect we'd be eating a lot of growlers. What do you want to do? I don't know. Chinese. Oh, it's so disgusting. It could be really bad. And then your chance just prove to me that you're going to be. Why are you proving to me? Don't burn the house down to this connected line. Yeah, I got this. Leave. Alright. Not a bad bit. Ready to go, babe? Hi, babe. Yeah. Are you excited? Yeah. Last time we took a vacation was 14 we were doing it. In 3 or 4 years since we've been together. It's kind of making me nervous that she could possibly fall and hurt herself or is she going to eat too much. But I'm really excited to have this long time with Michael. This is a good opportunity for me to improve. I mean,
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Trying to think of like it was a good women's Royal Rumble match with some of the surprises and things like that. So that was good. The Universal Championship match. Um, it was a good match. I've never seen somebody got run over. Well, not literally run over, but just got run over by a golf cart. So that was that was kind of funny. Something different, but I know everybody probably caught this that when the referee was counting Roman Reigns down and he was handcuffed. When that referee counted five, they just stopped. I would just like keep counting. Then, if Kevin Owens would have won it, Roman Reigns would have got it back at the next pay per view. So they should have did that, but unfortunately they didn't. But that just that's just me just thinking. I don't know if I was the only one that's thinking about it, but I think they should thought about it too. But anyways, Roman Reigns did retain, although it took long for Paul Heyman to get the key and unlock it. So it was just an interesting match. It had some high spots and a little bit of confusion and stuff like that. So that's that. The men's Royal Rumble. Although I'm not happy with the winner of the match, but I am glad how long that some of them, stayed in for like certain amounts of time and things like that. So that's a good thing. Um, let's see. Should we talk about something else? But of course, y'all know Edge won, and it, like I said, it's gonna be interesting because now they got rumors out there for Edge that it looks like he may be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. That'd be interesting because he never won the Universal title, so maybe that'll be something if they can't get other things going on. So like, if that's true, then who's going against Drew McIntyre? Like, Miz gonna cash it in on WrestleMania, like I kind of predicted, but also kind of shows that some of my predictions of on on the video that I recently done were wrong, and probably sometime this week or next week, I probably will make another like prediction video from knowing what we know now, and, and just go from there. So it's gonna be. It seems like it's gonna be like a 2 night WrestleMania event. So interesting. So wait, top WWE SmackDown star not reportedly not cleared. Yeah, and I guess like Keith Lee was a person that was like, what happened with him or whatever. Is it because of you know that since we know that me and you were yesterday, and Jay Uso is out of action to compete. So when he lost to Shinsuke at one point, doesn't he have him announced for the Sunday's 30-man Royal Rumble match? So it seems like they set up for Sheamus and Drew McIntyre for what Sheamus did after Edge left. Sheamus bro kicked Drew McIntyre. So this is gonna be a time match, probably the next pay per view, which I think their next pay per view will be in February 21st. Um, I don't know if it's Elimination Chamber or what. I don't know what they're gonna name it. But Fastlane will be back on March 21st, and also NXT pay per view will be Sunday, February 14th. So you're gonna see a lot of pay-per-views that's going on this month with this month in March. AEW pay-per-view in February, but they moved it to March. So it's gonna be crazy for the next 2 months. But oh, same thing.
Parents that's Howling door.
Well, as far as I said for a Raw that was going on, the great decision having Goldberg going over.
I have nowhere to see this.
You mean not going over,
I'm walking in
but
Beyonce's house.
yeah, you're right. Either Tom Valkyrie or Jay White, but maybe they got other plans for them. Like they probably gonna put them at NXT because don't forget NXT is gonna be pay-per-view is gonna be February 14th. So maybe Ty Valkyrie or Jay White, if they did sign with WWE, will make their debut on that. So they're probably gonna put them in NXT first before they put them in call them up from the main roster. So they probably will do that.
Did you just notice that the sheriff?
But anyways, that's all the time that we're gonna have this episode. We're gonna do this again next Monday. Um I think I'm actually gonna do Twitch next time because I didn't do it today because they're trying to rush around and try to do this the last second. But
How tiny is the court?
hey, it happens.
I'm having difficulty.
But as I said,
It's not because of the baby. It's just because I'm still fat.
but anyways,
Oh, baby.
if you already subscribed to the channel, thank you for subscribing. But all you have to do is comment on
Pregnant
this video and on the upcoming video,
This is my split.
upcoming videos to win this Fungo Pop or Iron Hammer. As soon as we get to 150 subscribers, I will make a separate video to announce the winner. Anyone can enter, so it doesn't matter who enters as long as they are already subscribed and comment. So hopefully we get to 150 subscribers so I
I
can
want Tammy to lose the weight
give this thing away.
so she can get out.
But
She always does.
until then, thank you everybody for watching. See you next week, and just wait for more videos that's going to be coming up this week. I was going to do a Buck video tonight of their win over the Portland Trailblazers, but I'm going to save that for tomorrow when I at least have some time to do that. I probably will do it like sometime in the evening. So I'm just going to give myself a little bit of a break. So that video will be done tomorrow. So just look out for that. Until then, y'all have a good night. And until the next video.